Hi, it's Herman Van Reekum here from the BeeCube and Alberta Rose Queens. We've got some queens that we're producing every week here in the Calgary area. Their queens are bred from other queens that survive the winter, so they're hardy stock. They're bred, and the work is done by our master beekeepers, Nazar and Natalia Pukshyn, who are incredible beekeepers, very gifted, and they do a great job of producing these beautiful queens for us. These queens are the work of grafting is done in our facility in Okotoks, and then we take them out here in the foothills all around us here to for mating. We put them in mating nucs in this area, and then we pull them and we sell them just as they come out of the mating nucs. They're marked, so they've all got a white. The queens have a white dot on them, and they're here in these cages with a number of attendants, and we're selling them for $50. Now, why would you buy a queen now? First of all, this is guaranteed a better queen than any queen that you will buy next spring from some supplier in California or Hawaii. Research is clear that that locally produced queens are at least 25% healthier. They're taken from stock that's lived through the Alberta climate. They're forage, the food that they're fed, the food that they eat, the food that's in their guts is from right around here. It's not pineapples or whatever you would get in Hawaii, and that makes a difference. So you could buy a queen now for $50 and use it to replace a queen that's not performing well in one of your hives that you're going into production with. You could, if you're splitting a colony, obviously you would need a new queen, so you could buy a queen for that. Lots of people are doing them. We're selling lots of these queens in the market, and that's what they're doing with them. But there's an even better reason, and that's something that I've learned from Nazar. That's that you can use one of these queens to create a support nuke. So you get a nuke box, you get a frame of brood, you shake in some bees, you put 4 other frames of drawn comb, or even a frame of drawn comb, and 3 frames of foundation into a 5 frame nuke box. Put an Alberta Rose Queen in there. She's mated. The hive is very likely to accept her. She will lay eggs and produce brood for the rest of the summer. And as you go into the fall, you will have a very strong colony that you can combine with one of the colonies that you're going to put into winter. So it's essentially it's a way of boosting the colonies that you're going to put into winter. So that I would think would be the best reason to buy one of these queens right now. So contact me, Herman, at 403-616-9208, and we'd be happy to sell you one of these queens.